Hi, I am Linda Hillman. I am the founder of Living Above Hurt and the founder and director of Whole Ministries. Whole stands for Women Healed of Life's Experiences. And what I want to do is take a moment to kind of talk in generality of what we do in these two ministries. So let me start with Whole Ministries. Women Healed of Life's Experiences. Whole is was set up to for the church to go out into the community and to help women where they're at. So these are women that have been abused. They've been sexually abused, emotionally abused, verbally abused, physically abused, mentally abused, and some of them have just been bullied. I mean, just socially battered. And so we help them come to a place of healing. Not only do we help them come to a place of healing by talking about what they've been through and giving them strategies and giving them technique and exercises that will allow them to catapult themselves to the next level and to push through the pain and the hurt that they're feeling and get them to a place where they feel that they are confident. They feel that they have worth. They feel that they have value. They feel that they have something to give. And not only just something to give, but they are able to receive love. So they can give it and they can receive it, right? We teach them budgeting. We teach them how to interview. We teach them because most of these ladies are in shelters or homeless, or some of them are in just bad situations and they've never had the opportunity to fend for themselves. And so we give them the life strategies and the life skills that they need so they can go out and be productive in society, so they can hold their head up high knowing that they can take care of themselves. And if love should find them, then they're ready to be found, right? They're ready to have a healthy relationship. They're ready to give of themselves and to be a part of the world in a good and healthy way. And on the flip side of that, as we were working with women in the community, I started getting people in the church that would say, you know what, I need that because I'm going through that right now. I've been abused, or, I'm in an abusive situation right now. And so that's how Living Above Hurt came about, because we want people to know that even though you've gone through these situations, you can live above hurt. You don't have to I think it was Candy Burris. It says, I fly above the drama. We want you to know that you can fly high above the drama. You can fly. You can soar like an eagle. You can go through that metamorphosis of that caterpillar that's destructive and eating everything in its wake to that beautiful butterfly that everyone oohs and ahs when they see. You can go through such a transformation, and we want you. We want you to go through that transformation. We want you to be able to take control of your life and to do the very thing that you were put on earth to do. Because regardless of what you think, you weren't here to be somebody's toilet paper. You weren't put here to be someone's doormat. You weren't put here to be someone's totem pole that they beat on. That's not why you were put here. And that doesn't define who you are. So let's get to the knit and the grit of the thing. Let's get in there. Let's start forgiving. Let's start getting rid of the hatred and the bitterness and the stress and the strife and the anger, the rage even. Let's put ourselves in that right, healthy mindset that's going to allow us to soar where we're supposed to soar and to become who we are already. Because I say become it because we don't know that it's available to us until someone helps us find that purpose. So we move you from the pain of your past to your purpose. We move you from the pain and the agony that you're living in, that state of lack, that state of, is this all there is, to that state of understanding that I went through something, but it doesn't define who I am. And who I am broke out of the shell. Who I am is what standing before you right now. I'm not that thing. I'm this. This is who I am. It has nothing to do with what I do. It has nothing to do with who I'm related to. It has nothing to do with where I live, what kind of car I drive. None of that has anything to do with who I am. Who I am comes from deep on the inside of me. And that has been hidden and beat down long enough. Then once you start working with Living Above Hurt, we have all kinds of trainings, and the same trainings that we do for Whole Ministries, we make available for Living Above Hurt too. Because sometimes when you're in an abusive situation, you don't realize your brilliance. You don't realize that you have something to offer and that you're worthy of it, right? You just don't realize that. And so we want to help you. We want to help you get to that point where you realize that. Now, part of it is that there's two ways that this video is why I'm making, I should say there's two reasons why I'm making this video today. Reason number one is we want you to know that we're here and we're willing to help you. But reason number two is, say you don't really need this, but you know somebody that's going through it and may need it. But you yourself don't feel that you have the skill sets or the patience to help this person. Well, what you can do is you can refer them to us, or you can donate to us. And by your donation, you make it possible that we're here. So when they find us, we're here. Our services are still here, and we don't have to turn anyone away. We don't have to say, I'm sorry, we don't have the budget for that, or I'm sorry, we can't offer these classes anymore because there's no more funds available to us. You can give 20, you can give 50, you can give 100. Some of you can even give $1,000 that will go towards our efforts in being a part of the community and being active in the community, and letting there be a place where someone who's gone through any type of abuse can walk through the door and get the help that they need. Yes, we have people that specialize in physical abuse and sexual abuse and, bullying and things of that nature. But you don't have to go to 5 different places to get it. You can come to one place and get the help that you need. Talk to the counselors, talk to the psychologists, talk to the spiritual advisors. You can talk to us all right here under one roof. So that's why we need you to donate to us. If you've been helped by Living Above Hurt, if you've seen us online, if you've seen us in person, if you've read some of our literature, then you know we are committed to bringing you the most accurate information that we can. We search and we keep going and we keep going and we keep evolving so we can be exactly what you need when you walk through that door. So again, your gift of 20, 50, 100, 1,000. Your monthly gifts of 5, 10, 15, 20, 100, 1,000. Whatever it is that is laid on your heart, we want you to take the time to click on that donate button and donate to us. You can give tribute gifts, which means that you can say, this is in the, I'm giving this money in the name of my friend that was, going through abuse. I'm giving this money in the name of my mom. I'm giving this money in the name of my aunt, my uncle. I'm giving this money in the name of this organization. Whatever it is that you want to do, we want you to know that our donation page is very simple. It only takes a few minutes to fill it out and you're done. And I guarantee you, for those of you that are concerned about tax donations and, can I deduct it from my taxes? Absolutely, you can. We are a charity. We are a 501c3 corporation. So we want you to know that there's no reason why you don't give to us. There's no reason to stop you from giving. There's only benefit. There's only benefit. There's no negative downside. There's only a benefit to giving to us. Not only are you helping potentially your mother, your sister, your brother, your friend, but you're also helping that person that you don't know. I'm reminded of a story about a man who asked Jesus, "Who's my neighbor?" And Jesus didn't say the person sitting next to you. He didn't say turn around like we do in church, turn around, tell your neighbor. He didn't say that. He told a story about a man who got beat by some thieves. And then some people came by, some Levites, some important people came by, and they kept going. But a little lowly Samaritan, someone that people probably didn't even like, he stopped and he helped him. He was as far from this man as he could be, but yet he came to that man's aid. We want to be the good Samaritan in somebody's life. There's another story that I heard, and it's similar too, but it's a little different. It's about a man who falls into a pit. And when he falls into the pit, he's crying, "Somebody help me, somebody help me." And a doctor walks by. And he writes a prescriptions and tosses it in there. And he's like, "How is this going to help me get out of the pit?" Then a lawyer walks by and he tosses $100 in there and keeps going. How is this going to help me get out of the pit? And then this lowly, everyday Joe comes by, shrugs his shoulders, and hops in the pit. And the man says, "Why did you do that? Now we're both stuck." And what does the man say to him? He says, "Oh, don't worry about it. I've been here before. I know the way out." That's what you get when you come to Living Above Hurt. That's what you get when you come to Whole Ministries. Don't worry about it. I've been there before. I know the way out. I know how to transform your life. I know how I transform my life. And even though our processes may be different, the end result is always the same. It's always the same. And so we want you to be able to partner with us. If you're a corporation, you can sponsor. And what we do for our sponsors is when we have events, we say this event is sponsored by XYZ company. This event is sponsored by XYZ, individual, whatever it may be. But we give you your props. We let people know that there are people out there that care enough to give in their time of need. So go to our donate page and take a moment to give to us. Don't allow us to shut our doors. Because I'm not saying that if we shut our doors, there's no help out there. I know there's help out there, but there's not the help that comes from this place. There's not the healing and the journey. We're willing to go on the journey with you. You don't just come for a couple of sessions and then you're on your merry way. We take you by the hand and we make sure that you get to the other side. We don't wonder 3 months later, "I wonder whatever happened to so and so." We know because we're right there with you. Thank you for stopping by today. Thank you for caring enough to watch this video to the end. And I hope that you will push that donate button and you will take the time to donate today, whatever dollar amount is feasible for you. And I can tell you in advance, thank you, because every donation counts. Thank you again for stopping by. I am Linda Hillman, and I'll see you on the other side.